There is a big difference in our lives between a want and a need. A want is something that usually makes us feel good in our present circumstances. A need is something that has to be met in order for us to move ahead in a practical way. In our connections with others, we have a lot of wants, but we need to acknowledge what we really need. The title for our time together, You Said What? Our passage comes from Proverbs 27, 5 through 6. The author is going to highlight a need that every single one of us have if we're going to develop deep connections with others. Here's what he says. Better is an open rebuke than hidden love. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. Now, in our connections, our wants is that everyone who's on our inner circle who really knows us is only clapping and saying, "You're doing such a great job. We're so proud of you. Wow, your life couldn't be better. You're a model of following Jesus for every single one of us. Thank you for being God's gift to us." That's our want. But our need is actually people that are willing to speak into our lives in areas that we don't see, in areas where maybe that we're struggling to find traction. If you surround yourself with people that will only sing your praises, you will eventually find yourself in a big problem. The reason is every single one of us still have our sinful nature, and we need to have people around us and close to us that we love and we trust, that we allow to speak into our lives so we can continue to grow and mature like Christ. One of the biggest problems with you and with me is that we don't always see you and me clearly. But when we let other people in, we understand at times how our intentions, our actions, or things that we do come across in a negative way, and they're not God honoring. Which brings us to our question for today. Do you let your close connections speak into your life? When was the last time you sat down with somebody on your inner circle and asked them, "Tell me what I don't want to hear," or "Tell me what it's like to be in a relationship with me. Give me what I want to hear," which is some of the praise, but also what I need to hear is some of the areas that I need to work on. When you allow this level of transparency to be spoken into your life, your connection with that person will grow deeper. We all want to be praised. But we all need people in our lives who are willing to raise the problems they see. Thank you for joining me as we are continuing to learn how to develop deeper connections with other people through biblical concepts. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. God bless.